Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm up in the Uintas. I don't know if you can see them behind me, but the car said it's 5 degrees. I came up to do some snowshoeing and thought I'd do a review on a stove that I got. It's called the Solite stove. It's a little alcohol stove. Now, I went down to a store called Recreation Outlet, and I was supposed to be shopping for my wife for Christmas. And I ended up talking to the manager about doing YouTube videos and what have you, and he said, well, do you want an alcohol stove? And I told him I didn't really want one because I have some that Jiu-Jitsu 2000 sent me and I love it. But he said, tell you what, I'll sell you this stove. Their price was $30-ish. And he said, what if I sell you this stove for 10 bucks? Will you do a review on it? I was like, sure, I'll do a review. So that's what today's video is. We're doing a review on the Solite stove. It's an alcohol stove. They come in different colors. The one that I got is the black one. I'm going to open this up. They're aluminum stove, Solite. You see it? Now, what I think is pretty cool about it is, oh, just a minute. People are pulling in. Sorry, I had a forest ranger pull in to make sure I had my pass. But anyway, what I like about this stove is if you look on the inside, it's got some threads in there. And the instructions say you can screw this cap on, or as a cap on some denatured alcohol, but what I'm going to use today is just heat. So let's give this little stove a try and see how it works. Alright, I got the stove sitting in a snowbank. It's not the best, but where I was going to go, you can't get in there because of all the snow. So I'm just going to pour some denatured alcohol, or heat, in about to where the threads are. That's roughly, a couple ounces. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to light this. Yeah, it's lit. Now what it's going to do is in a few minutes it's going to prime, and the holes are going to start having the flames come out of them. I don't know if you can see those holes. So I'll let it go for a minute, let it prime, and then we're going to boil some water. Alright, I had to move the cup. The snow was actually acting as an insulator and keeping this cold, and it wasn't heating up. But now it seems to be heating up pretty good. Not quite primed yet. But as soon as it gets primed, we'll put some water on. Okay, I don't know if you guys can see it, but the flames are primed now. Heck, I can't see it, but I could tell it's boiling in there. Putting off quite a bit of heat. So now I'm going to get my cup of water and stick it on top. Now you can see the flames. Going to make us some hot cocoa. While I was waiting for this to prime, I saw some coyotes, so I had to grab my my 9mm. In a minute I'll show you some of these tracks. They're huge. Look at these tracks. I didn't even notice them when I first got here, and I looked up into those hills right here, these trees just right behind me. I saw a couple coyotes running. That's all I need. getting eaten by a coyote right before Christmas. So those flames are going. You can definitely tell they're primed. Now we're going to just wait for that to boil. Alright, according to the instructions, with the amount of fuel that I put in there, I'll have about 5 minutes worth of burn time. It is getting hot. It's just it's so cold it's hard to heat anything up. I don't know if you could hear it though. I can definitely feel the flames, or feel the heat. Good little stove to have in your backpack. And we'll come back in a minute, see if it boils. It's just barely hot to where you can't stand to put your finger in. It's been about 5 minutes and my flames are starting to die down. But I've got just the little boil, or the little bubbles, starting to come up out of the cup. I don't know if you can quite see those. That should be plenty hot for me to have my cocoa. I'm going to mix it in. I wish it would hurry and storm. That means it will heat up if it snows. The flames are still going a little bit. You can hear them, they're dying out. My flames have pretty much died out. Spill a little bit of cocoa down in there. The Solite stove, ultra alcohol stove. Alright guys, well, thanks for stopping by watching my video today on the Solite stove. If you guys are interested in getting one, get on to recreationoutlet.com. You can find them. That's where I found this one for a good deal. But cheers. That's hot cocoa. Alright, we'll talk to you guys later. Be safe. Bye-bye. Okay, here we are back at my house. I lit it. You can see the nice flame.
I like it. It's fun.
Looks pretty good.